Hi, my name is Karen. I live in Columbia, South Carolina in the US, and for week 3 I'm going to be talking about submixes. Here's a song I've previously recorded. As you can see, there are a lot of tracks, and when a mix becomes this complicated, it's a good idea to create a submix of like parts. I'm going to first start out by creating a submix of the drum tracks. You can see here that I have the kick, snare, toms, and cymbals. And I'll play a little bit of that and see if I like the level that they're at in relation to each other. You'll want to get this level first. I think that sounds pretty good. So now what I'm going to do is create my bus. You go up to the setup window, click on that, then the I/O. And now you can see there are different tabs up here. You want to make sure you're on the bus tab. And in my version, it has already set up different buses. So I'm just going to use one of the predefined ones. And I'll just use bus 1 and 2. So what I want to do is rename it. So I'll double click and I'll just call that the drum bus. Hit enter, and you'll want this to be a stereo, so it's already selected. So now I click OK, and that makes my drum bus. The next thing you'll want to do is change your output of all the tracks that you want to go to that bus to be the drum bus. So here right now it is set for analog 1, 2, that's my output. So you just click on that, go down to the bus, and then select drum bus stereo. And I'll do that for each of the tracks that I want to go there. Alright, now that I've done that, if I were to play the song, I don't have any output now going to my speakers, so you won't hear any drums at this point. Now we're ready to create our aux track, so to do that I'll go up to the track menu and say new. Then I want a stereo track, and I want this to be set to aux input, and then hit create. So that puts a new aux track in my list, and I'll just move it over so it's with the other drum tracks. And we color ours to be yellow for drums, purple for guitars, and so on, so I'll just double click on that and make it yellow. So now you're ready to change your input. You'll want to change that to be your drum bus. So you just hit the input, go down to bus, and then here you can see the stereo bus track that we created previously, so click on that. Now that I've created the aux track, we'll be able to control everything with one fader. So let me go ahead and start this over. So now you can turn all of your drums up at one time, or turn them completely off. That just gives you a little easier control of things. And you could do this for all of the guitars if they never changed in relation to each other, or the vocals. And the advantage of this also is now I could come up here and put one reverb on the whole track. So say I want to add some reverb, I'll just select an insert, and now you can solo the tracks to hear it. And it's very easy to just go through different reverbs. With just one button.